So I had this idea of a multi-level display device using the trace pathing technique that NVIDIA has recently been moving their architecture in their graphics cards towards. Anyway, so I was thinking using that similar technology that once we are able to sample multiple sample per pixel, so to speak, that using a new display way, that we would have this new kind of what is it I'm trying to say? A new way of being able to display information to you and me on a flat screen device that shows 3D depth without necessarily having to wear glasses or anything like that. And multiple people could see multiple different views because multiple views are being projected on the monitor. So this is kind of a blown up version of what you would see, but ultimately, going back here, if we get rid of the black cover, then you can see there's all these different individual pixels are actually 9 different pixels projected into a hemisphere that would be like a piece of glass or transparent plastic. But so that the light that enters goes in and reflects out, back out to the user. And then because there's 9 different angles of light and color being projected into this hemisphere, that as you rotate around the display and look at it from different angles, as you, the user, rotates around the display like so, that it'll show different angles based on what you're looking at. So this one would be used more here, and then as soon as you get up here, now you're seeing this one, and you get up here and you're seeing more of this one, and vice versa, and so that as you look at it, you actually end up seeing multiple displays. Each eye will see different angles for each pixel, and it'll actually give the ability to project a 3-dimensional display on a flat surface using the SPP, the samples per pixel technique, from a hardware perspective on the display itself, versus just a video card that's taking these samples and still projecting them into onto a 2D screen. If we can get multiple angular samples per pixel, condensed pixel, then you have the potential of creating a flat screen display that is projecting true 3D, or potentially true 3D to all viewers of that screen, of that device. So that's my idea. Let me know what you think. I'm very curious what you all think about this idea. I've been mulling it around in my head for a couple of days, and I finally decided to sit down and actually like draw this out. And if I get rid of all of these guys, I can actually show you a little bit more detail on just that one, on just the one. So here, on just this one, you can see, what's going on? Okay, that, there we go. This one sample, this one pixel, you come here. No, you come here. There we go. So on this one pixel, you can see that each angle would end up resulting in a different display or a different color being visible for that individual pixel, depending on the angle that you look at it. And then of course, if you have a whole bunch of these things all stacked next to each other, then suddenly that, oh, I guess it helps to actually show them. There we go. So you see the rest of them here. I need to fix, oops. I need to fix the original one here. Back into scale. Put it back where it was. Looks like it probably is much easier. Let's just undo, 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 which is going to move the camera around a bunch too. So anyway, so that once you actually get to multiple levels of them, then you just put the cover in between so that the light from each one behind it doesn't bleed into each pixel, and so that would be something that would need to be addressed on the mechanical side or engineering side of this. But that's my idea, and so if you end up standing back, the further back you go, the more potential possibilities you can see with that particular or this particular concept. So let me know. I'm curious.